Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome to my channel and let's do freshest PSVR news in the village. I must say it's good to be back. I went away for a few days, but now I'm here, now I'm back. Returning to the business as usual for daily videos, news, reviews, playthroughs and everything else I'm putting out on this channel. And of course, I'll be replying to comments again. I couldn't when I was away, but now I'm here. Also, I met up with one of our villagers, Jake, down there in Tenerife. We met each other. How funny that was, but sadly we both forgot to do photo. Too busy drinking. But anyway, let's do it. Let's just do the news. And we're gonna start from the forum. What is Form? If any of you was ever with this channel from day one, I spoke about this game ages and ages ago, and it seems like the developers never was going to release it. But guess what? Today they announced that this game will be coming on April 24th. The meaning and the message of it is you're doing some special scientific experiment on some special scientific objects and the shit goes down, something goes wrong and you're being teleported to the different dimension, kind of like overworldly 3D space. And guess what? There's more experiments to do, or shall I sell puzzles, because this is a puzzle game, but it's one of those more polished ones, so it looks like it took them very long time to develop for PlayStation VR. As we know, developing for PSVR can be hard for some teams, and as you can see, it took like 3 years. But this game is out on PC and it's got very good reviews. I think it was like one of the first bigger puzzle games with proper nice production values. Looks very nice, so I'm glad it's finally here. This channel is amazing. I'm talking about the games that sometimes they're not out for like next 3-4 years, but eventually they are happening. So this is Form, looking nice and coming next month. Okay, but that's not everything, because also we've had release date for Paper Beast. Now, we was waiting for this ages. The developers said it's gonna come in Q1 and they delivered on their promise. We're gonna see Paper Beast on March 24th. Of course, this is that game that causing quite a storm, because it's not only coming from the developer of Absolute Instant Classic Another World, but also it's looking very promising with this physics-based gameplay, AI-based maybe. You got this sandbox mode, like you can just piece about to your heart content, you can do whatever you want, play with the ground, sand, water, wind, beasts, and that's what you do, just your little virtual reality playground, and you can see how things reacting to each other. But also it's got proper story mode, when the game makes you solve some environmental puzzles. Very mysterious. I don't know what the story is in this game. I'm sure we're gonna find out soon, but definitely look very beautiful, and it's probably gonna be one of the bigger releases this month. It's just around the corner, it's finally happening, but that's not everything. Down there,
What's that?
As we
You
know,
want
this
to
game
hear a
coming
story about
on March
Wonderland?
26th on the digital store to PlayStation VR.
Very well.
But also, Perp Games announced today that they will be releasing it on the disc,
Honestly,
and this is
she's
gonna be
perfect.
happening on 24th of April.
Hello?
Europe first, as always.
Is anyone
I don't know
here?
why disc versions seem to
You
come
caused
to
this
Europe
whole mess.
faster, and
Now
the
you
digital
need to help me
versions
out.
usually
Find
come
those
to US
invitations
faster. I don't know
and
why
get them
it
to the
works that
Hatter
way.
in the Keep of
But
Hearts.
anyway, down the rabbit hole, you go into a wonderland, and then
narrow
you see all
passage.
those weird
I
things,
love
like
these.
what's
That is
happening,
Steve,
and then of course the
bravest
game
of the
gonna
Butterfly
tell you what's
Lords.
happening.
Okay,
But
I
not
fix
an
it.
Alice from Wonderland.
You
She's
learn,
like
love.
nowhere to be seen just yet. You heard like somebody who visited
No time, no
Wonderland
time.
before.
And
The
now
OG
I'm
of
inside a
Wonderland.
giant
So
clock.
very nice game
Oh,
coming
an
very
invitation.
soon, and also all of you collectors will be able to have it on disc. Best of luck to Cartopia Studios. They really made nice game. Like, it's something really interesting.
No one's
But
ever going to believe
anyway, that wasn't only announcement from Perp Games. Today they announced as well, together with Fire Sprite Entertainment Games, whatever they called, that the Persistence will be coming to all the platforms. So it's coming to Switch, to Xbox One, to PlayStation 4 as well. That's your flat versions, and to PC as well, and that's gonna be flat and VR as well. So it's no longer a PSVR exclusive, and this was one of the best exclusives. but nevertheless, this is gonna give developers so much more money because this game is so good that I'm sure it's gonna be very big success on any platform it releases, and I can see it on Switch being really good because it's not only gonna look nice for Switch's standard because this baby is optimized as fuck, but also it's gonna play good, so Switch players gonna get this very nice release for them. So good luck to the team. I'm very interested to see how it's gonna look flat. They say it's gonna be 4K 60 FPS on Pro. Of course, probably HDR, it's gonna look awesome. If you never played Persistence, then you can get it now, it's cheap, but also you can get it on disc. I think disc version is still available, but the new disc publisher will be Perp Games. The Persistence, at first it was very hard game. It's one of those games that very scare me. But since they had loads of updates, they added some accessibility features so you can make it a bit easier. They got this God Cannon mode when you can just have unlimited ammo and everything, but one hit and you're dead, so very nice twist on the gameplay. And if you are a fan of alien games, like proper alien, you know, you're on a spaceship and you're about to die, then this will tickle your spot, because this is as close as it gets to proper scary alien game. But anyway, next story, we're coming back to the Zenith, a very big upcoming MMORPG. Funded on Kickstarter, surpassed all the goals, the developers was working hard on it. It's coming to PC VR and PlayStation VR. What they say now, they're getting ready for a pre-alpha version, and that's gonna be playable for the Kickstarter supporters very soon. So as we can see, the development on Zenith progressing very fast. Another MMORPG we've got coming, it's Elysia. I spoke about it in my last video, I think, very nice game. And Zenith seems to be another very nice MMORPG. So finally this genre starting to have some breathing in VR. Because previous projects, they kind of failing because we never seen them. But those two, we shall see them soon, and good luck in pre-alpha. They probably gonna learn a lot, optimize, see what books they are, and all in all just work on this nice game. And speaking about working on the games, the ESPIRE 1 VR patch finally is ready. They said they're gonna drop big patch, and they delivered. All the AI issues are sorted now. All the stupid and annoying issues are sorted. Perhaps like your ESPIRE vision when it was totally wrong button and nobody knew what I'm doing here. So they fixed that, very list of fixes, and it's more on par with PC VR version. Now, you know, better graphics, pro patch maybe, but so far what I'm hearing, much better experience seen when it's first released, and this was one of my most anticipated games. It's released and all my expectations just gone to shit because it was so bad. They worked on it hard, they released already 2 patches, this is this massive patch what they promised, so let's see what else gonna happen with ESPIRE, but from what I'm hearing, it's quite a decent game now. Okay, and while I've been away, we've had some new games announcements. Good Goliath. That's one of those announcements. You probably heard of it. This is a tower defense game. You becoming the tower and defending yourself. Everything attacking you and you fighting everything. You fighting everything with everything, so it's just chaos. It's like tower defense / combat game. Looks okay, looks interesting, graphics very nice, colorful, something what many kids would like, but nevertheless very interesting concept of this tower defense game, nice hit and spin. We've had some tower defenses, hit or miss in this genre. Last one, of course, was this Vigilant Ranger, which was absolutely proper terrible. This one already look way better. And I must say the gameplay looks very promising and looks like it might be something very addictive. I like those games when you can experiment with things and see what happens. That looks nice. And another announcement we've had, and that's a very good announcement, a game that I spoke about loads and loads of times. Final Assault, the developers saying we are super close to PSVR release, and you shall see it this April. So next month we're gonna play it finally. Now this game, of course, developed by Phaser Lock Interactive. It's gonna be published by same publisher who did Focus on You. I don't know, but at least this one looks very good, and PC players already playing it, and they saying it's super awesome, and all of the virtual reality, real-time strategy fans, this is the one for you to keep an eye out. I know you've not been fed many games lately, but it's finally happening and it's gonna be awesome. Okay, and now just coming back to Zero Caliber, the developers gave us update what's happening with the game, and I know many fans of Firewall looking forward to Zero Caliber as well. The main complaints about Firewall is not having dedicated servers and also only one game mode. And it looks like this game will address everything. In past they already announced that PSVR version will gonna come with PvP as well, but today they said they tested the servers and they working very well. But also they announced that there will be 4 different game modes, so you're gonna have player versus player, you're gonna have capture the flag, very nice, also there will be capture the area, and very interesting player versus enemy game mode, when all the teams fighting on different lines, they got turrets and they have to destroy shit, and whoever wins wins. That might be very interesting game mode, and I like what they did. Also they said they worked on some weapons and they changing how they gonna handle, so they gonna feel proper realistic now. I think that's why they went to have controls only with moves, but also they said they rework models, so they gonna look totally different, and they worked on a lot of stuff. So it looks Zero Caliber gonna be big release. As we know, they getting ready to release ATEX Cybernetic first, and this coming probably this month, not that long away. And after that they gonna do Zero Caliber, they already say Q2, so between April and June you'll be able to finally play it. I know how anticipated this game was, and it looks like they really putting it, really working hard on it, really thinking of it, and doing all the right things to give us very big release with some issues addressed that other online shooters on PSVR had in past. You know, not taking anything away from Firewall, make the PSVR very popular and amazing game, but it's been out for a few years now, and you know, I know people gonna still play it. It's awesome, it's amazing, but Zero Caliber promising to do something different and also something what many people wanted. Okay, anyway, if you like what you're seeing, then please press a like, because it does help the channel a lot. And if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. And that's it, bye.